Hello, everyone. My name is Orlando. And right before we get to the topic at hand, I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a $250 Amazon gift card to thank all of my subscribers, thank everyone who's watching my video. And this giveaway will end on August 5th, and I will pick a winner on August 6th. And here are the rules, right? Number one, you have to be a subscriber. Number two, you have to make a thoughtful comment on one of my videos, not just done, entry, great, okay, great video, awesome video, something thoughtful. It can be thoughtful on the subject that we're talking about on that video. It could be, hey, Orlando, you need to fix this or that. It can be multiple things, but it has to be thoughtful, guys. I will mention this probably every time we do a video from this point up until the end date, which is August 5th, but I will not go into detail like this. I would just remind everybody that I'm doing a giveaway for $250 Amazon gift card. I really wanted to thank all of my subscribers. It's coming up on back to school season, so I figured some of my subscribers would love the extra cash, and I just want to give back and say thank you for the support. So I don't want to spend too much time on that because that's not what this video is solely about, but I did want to let everybody know that's what I'm doing for all of my subscribers. Okay, guys, so now that we got that out the way, let's go ahead into the topic. This is your update for your second stimulus check, July 15th, 2020. So if you watch my previous videos, you saw that Mitch McConnell, the Senate, is basically still on this train of the $40,000 and less to get the stimulus check. They also said that they're going to cut the spending, the amount of the stimulus bill. They don't want to be in the range of the HEROES Act, which was at $3 trillion. They want to stay more in the $1 trillion mark. And then, I was also talking about giving aid to schools and states and things of that nature, especially with our kids going back to school and a lot of schools and stuff needing money to make masks. To have masks and to do what they need to do to eliminate risk for our children catching COVID. So let me just go ahead and read off some stuff about what's transpired since then. So Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is expected to present a draft stimulus next week when Congress returns from recess. Senate Republicans with input from the White House drafted the stimulus proposal, and since Republicans control only 53 seats in the U.S. Senate, McConnell will need bipartisan support for his stimulus proposal. Given his bipartisan construct, the new stimulus is likely to contain wish list items from both Republicans, Democrats, particularly on the issue of mutual importance. So what do I think about that? Well, it's good that, the Senate is kind of forced into having put some things that I believe that are in the HEROES Act into this new bill. And we're going to, and they have to have that so that it is something that will pass, right? Because you need bipartisan. And what they mean by that basically is that, yes, the Senate the Republicans control the Senate, but then it still has to go to the House, which is controlled by the Democrats, which means that basically you have to have some items in there that Democrats will want to see. And in my opinion, the one big thing that should be in there is unemployment. There should definitely be some things in there about state and city, money given to the cities and states. Let's talk about what we think is going to be in the bill, right? So the second stimulus check or some form of direct payment likely will be included in the next stimulus bill. Members of both parties and the president support a second stimulus check, which we know because in my previous videos, you saw that the president is talking about everyone's going to get a very big check, and, he really supports that. It says, but however, the amount of eligibility is still up for debate. How big is a stimulus check? How big will the stimulus check be? How many people will qualify for a second stimulus check? There are countless proposals about second stimulus check, including the getting the same $1,200 versus getting an updated version, which would be the $2,000. I think that they're going to lean more towards the original 1,200, and the reason being is they're trying to keep the bill is low. They do not want to trend into that 3 billion or 2.5 billion mark. I think they're going to want to keep it as close to 1 as possible. And so with that being said, they're going to probably give a one-time check of $1,200. And then it says, however, McConnell has not clarified whether this is an actual eligibility criteria to receive a second stimulus check or whether it is a criteria to receive the full amount of the second stimulus check. It is also possible that $40,000 is not the cutoff for the second stimulus check. In comparison, to receive the entire first stimulus check of $1,200, a recipient had to have an adjusted gross income of up to $75,000. Above $75,000, individual recipients could receive less than $1,200 up to $99,000 of adjusted gross income. It's also possible that the second stimulus checks are less than $1,200. Now, once again, to comment on that, what they're saying is that Mitch McConnell doesn't necessarily, it's not written in stone that just because you make less than $40,000, or you make more than $40,000, make more than $40,000, that it will take you out of getting a stimulus check. Based on the last stimulus check, there was like the higher you went in your income, adjusted gross income, the less amount of money that you received, and then going all the way up to $99,000. So basically, if you made, they're saying in this scenario, maybe it's a scenario where it goes up from $40,000 to $75,000, but each step you get less and less money, right? So I don't know how that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to be the case. And once again, everything is kind of up in the air when it comes to that. We will find out soon because this is the week, guys. I mean, this is the month that they're going to do something. Something has to be pushed through. Or, once again, if they do not push something through by the end of this month, they will go on recess and they will not be back until September. So let's talk about some state and local aid, right? Both parties in Congress understand that state and local governments have been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Without federal support, some cities and states will face dire financial circumstances. Budget cuts, potential bankruptcy, Congress likely will approve a state and local aid, although the dollar amount may differ between both parties. State and local aid also will include financial support to school, colleges, universities to ensure they can open safely this fall. If they open. Republicans want $30 billion to open schools, while Democrats are targeting $430, although these numbers can change. Now, this is what I'm talking about. See the biggest difference? $30 billion versus $430 billion. Now, just think about how many schools we have in the United States. Just think about that. How many schools we have in the United States. That is, you think $30 billion is gonna work? I mean, you may be able to give $30 billion to just California or something, but it probably wouldn't even be enough for California. What I'm basically saying, it's not enough. $30 billion is not enough. Not for schools, not to give them masks and for people to build, plexiglass or do whatever safety precautions the schools believe that they need to do. $30 billion is not enough. And they know that. $30 billion is just not enough. So hopefully in this discussion going back and forth, the Democrats can at least raise the bar. Maybe that'd be in one of their wish lists, and then we'll go from there. But right now, the Republicans are saying $30 billion. Democrats, based on the HEROES Act, are saying $430 billion. So we'll see what that comes to. But let's talk about unemployment, right? Most Democrats want to extend the $600 unemployment benefits due to high unemployment and raising COVID cases. Many Republicans believe that the $600 a week unemployment benefit is too generous and creates disincentive for recipients to return to work. While extending unemployment benefit and a return to work bonus are functionally different, and may cause different incentives, they both provide financial benefits to people who have lost their jobs and have been furloughed. Senate Republicans and the White House have rallied around Rob Portman, who has proposed a $450 a week cash return to work bonus. If Congress agrees to extend these unemployment benefits, Congress could reduce the amount from 600 to 450. Okay, so I've beat this over the head time and time again for my previous videos. This unemployment situation where they want to drop it from 600 to return to work. I get it. You know, you're trying to make sure, but I think they're focusing on a really small amount of people who's going to decide, I don't want to go to work and I just want to sit here on my tail. I'm telling you, most people do not want that. Right. So you're going to sit here and tell people, hey, if you go back to work, you get a $450 bonus. But what about individuals who won't have who just will be unemployed? Right. That works for individuals who are literally in that mindset of, I'm not going to go back to work, but I have a job available to go back to work. So it just doesn't make sense. Once again, let's just hope for the best and hope that the Democrats and Republicans can basically come to some type of agreement to where it works for everybody, that it can help the most people. Because that is really what I'm looking for. I'm not looking at the Democrats, Republicans, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, they are parties that have different views. But for me, it's just helping the most amount of people. We don't want to sit here and help, if we got 300 million people, you shouldn't just be helping 10 million people. Try to help 250 or 200 million, right? That's what we want. These guys have, like I said before, a short amount of time to make a decision. It has to be bipartisan. Hopefully the Democrats can, put some things in there that will kind of broaden the effect of who it helps, make it help more people. But it is a situation where it's a kind of a wait and see. And like I said, this is going to be a high news cycle as far as when it comes to the second stimulus check. So once again, guys, if you got value out of the content that I'm providing, please hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification button so that you will be notified when I do drop videos like this. And also hit that like button also. Talk to you guys soon and see you on the next one.